This video demonstrates how to use the eCFR to find regulations. We will also show you where to find the official CFR, but we will focus on using the eCFR because it is updated every couple of days rather than once per year, and it is easier to search and browse than the CFR. Both the eCFR and CFR are on the free government website FDsys.gov, so that is where we will start. On the right side of the screen, under Browse, click on Code of Federal Regulations. This takes you to the screen for the official Code of Federal Regulations. As you can see, there is a drop-down menu that allows you to select the year of the CFR. After selecting a year, you will get a list of titles, which you can open further by using the plus symbol. This method of drilling down isn't always the best way to find things. Click on the eCFR, which is on the left side of the screen. Notice the currency date and also the user notice, which explains that the eCFR is technically not the official CFR. So for citation purposes, you still have to use the CFR. Let's assume that you are researching to determine whether there is a federal regulation for disclosing the odometer reading in the sale of a used car. If we were familiar with this area of law, we could go to the title, which you can get to by clicking on the down arrow, and go into that specific title and browse it to find your answer. But since we don't know anything about this area of law, we're going to use the searches over on the left. First, notice that there are search tips here, and then that there are three different search interfaces: the simple search, the Boolean, and the proximity. The simple search allows full text searching. The Boolean search allows terms and connector searching in various fields, and the proximity search allows you to search by controlling how close the search terms are to each other. The simple search is generally sufficient, so let's use that for this question. Now when we're in the search interface, select a title number if you know it, but since we don't, we will pass on filling that out. Let's put in odometer disclosure, and then let's leave this full text and submit search. We have 10 total results. And before you do anything like start clicking on the list, take a look at what you have. You'll notice that you are in Title 49 and that you have a lot of hits in Part 580. There's 580.8, Part 580 in these appendices, which look to be forms, and then 580.1, 580.3, 580.5, which is disclosure of odometer information. So all of those look very relevant. There's also Part 592, which looks to be for importers of vehicles. Based on all this, Part 580 is the important thing to look at, and I'm going to do that rather than just go into the specific sections. So let's just click on Part 580, and now you can see everything in Part 580 that relates to odometer disclosure requirements, not just those things that have your search terms. These other parts might be relevant to what you're trying to research, so it's good to look at them as well. Notice a couple of other things when you're in this part. You're in Title 49, Transportation. If you're not sure if this is the Department of Transportation or what the specific agency's name is, you can always go up to this outline and click on a higher part of the outline. And you can see here that it tells you the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Department of Transportation is the agency. Let's go back. You will also see the authority, which is the enabling statute, which allows the agency to issue these regulations. Now, looking through the sections, we can see that there are a number of sections that we probably want to take a look at, but this 580.5 says disclosure of odometer information. Looks to be a very relevant section to our question. So let's open that. First, you will see the section number and title, followed by the text of the regulation. If you scroll down, you will see the history of the regulation. You'll see 53 FR 29,476, dated 1988. FR stands for Federal Register. 1988 is the date this regulation was first published. Then there's an amendment in 1989 and again in 1991. That concludes our review of using the eCFR on FDsys.gov. If you have any questions, contact your instructor or the reference desk.